Mineral and Petroleum Resources Minister Gwede Mantashe says there can be no green future on the globe without Africa's minerals. With the growing global demands for critical minerals on the just energy transition, he has called for intention in realizing that Africa has the potential to play a pivotal role in meeting this demand.
We should not be bullied for what we own. We must have a view, and our view must be respected, that we mine these critical minerals. People need them. They must talk to us. We must not give them critical minerals in their own terms, and our views are ignored. Now, I'm talking for the industry now. I'm talking for the industry. You get 30% tariff imposed on you. Please send those critical minerals somewhere else, where there are no tariffs, where you get optimal value.
He gathered stakeholders for a G20 engagement under the theme Harnessing Critical Minerals for Inclusive Growth and Sustainable Development. Mantashe says this can be done through a critical minerals framework that the country is working on as part of its G20 presidency.
We must invest sufficiently in mapping and exploration. When an investor walks into South Africa, we must be able to say, if you are looking for rare earth minerals, go to the Northern Cape, next to the border of Namibia, you will find rare earth minerals. We must be able to say, if you want PGMs, go to Limpopo and the Northwest. If you want X mineral, we must be able to point that person wherever that is. We must know that.
Electricity and Energy Deputy Minister Samantha Graham Murray agrees. She says her department is working on a renewable energy master plan that speaks to critical minerals.
Industrialization, it's not about building more plants, it's about building the components that are required in the plants. It's about building the skills that are needed. It's about bringing together all the resourcing so that we can create a really strong renewable energy value chain. It's about creating project pipeline certainty so that there's a renewed desire to invest in this sector. And so the importance of the conversation is that we need a lot of those critical minerals.
The gathering featured a panel discussion with some role players raising concerns on the issue of the looming U.S. tariffs, illegal mining, beneficiation, and the social responsibilities of mining companies.
It was comforting to hear and to learn that, there's very intense effort on the part of the South African delegation to get the best and the most favorable outcomes in terms of these tariffs. We're still in a negotiating process, and I think the team remains hopeful, but having said that, they were also cautious to mention that it still remains a very dynamic situation. There are issues that need to be considered as far as tariffs are concerned, but there are also external factors which may have nothing to do with tariffs that may be brought into the conversation. So I think we should just let the process unfold.
Is for the countries on the continent to curb their export of raw minerals, critical minerals such as lithium, cobalt, rare earths and others are fundamental to industries such as renewable energy, electric vehicles and digital technologies. With mining diversifying and the critical minerals fast becoming in demand, the ideas and contributions canvassed here will form part of South Africa's G20 presidency and the summit in November, where a critical minerals framework will be released, looking to broaden opportunities for developing economies. SABC News in Sandton, Johannesburg.